Hey YouTube, in this tutorial video we'll be talking about exactly what is programming and what happens when we actually type in our code, which you can see on the left hand side, to when we get our program, which is on the right hand side. This is also true for any programming language out there. It's not C++ only. Also is the same thing with the scripting language blueprints that we use within the Unreal Engine. So really all a programming language is, it's the computer's binary, zeros and ones, in a human readable form. This we can easily look at and see, oh, hey YouTube, did you subscribe to my channel? And then there's a statement here that checks if it's true or false. If it's true, say awesome, you're the best. If it's false, you said you should probably do that to have more awesome tutorials. So this we can look at and see what the programmer wrote, and on the right hand side we have our actual program. What happens in between is what is called the compiler, and the compiler will compile this code. And what the compiler actually does is it breaks it down into machine code. Machine code are the zeros and ones that that the computer reads. So the computer translates this into the zeros and ones. It says, oh, well, that's what it means. Okay, cool. And then when it actually displays the program, it creates a binary which goes in here, and those binaries, at least for Windows, comes in that .exe format. Linux, it can be any type, so on and so forth. Now, some of the other things that it does is it generates like an object file, and which .obj. This is not the 3D model object file. This is actually a specific one for, or that the computer reads. It basically is the machine code in one package. Then when it creates the binary, it creates like a more permanent program that you use, and so on and so forth. So really, this is what's happening in the background. And this is applicable to all different types of programming languages. So if you're writing stuff in Python, there's a compiler for Python. That's even true for, like, Blueprint is actually a C++ variant, even though it's a visual scripting language. So there's actually two compilers that's happening. There's this compiler that translates from blueprints to C++, and then another one that translates from C++ to the machine code, which then generates your exe, which is your super awesome game that you're creating. So that's what's happening in the background. I hope it makes sense. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. We'll be talking about data types, which is this. Stay tuned.